Hey Leo, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of March 2024. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my Groovy Waite Tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider Waite Tarot. And then I'm using a brand new Oracle deck by my friend Kat. I'm so proud of her. She did a great job. It's called the Gem Healing Oracle Card deck. So that will be fun, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. All right, Leo, let's see what we got going on. What do we have going on? Interesting. Okay, so you've got a lot of relationship energy kicking off the month of March, Leo, and that's definitely going to impact your finances, okay? Sometimes when we're, maybe we're moving into a new relationship, moving in with somebody, maybe getting married, maybe getting divorced, whatever the case may be, emotions and relationships are going to play a heavy influence on your money, especially in this first week of March. Now, I say that because we have the Two of Cups here. This is a divine union, also a divine separation in the reverse. Then we've got the Lover's card. And the Lover's card also talks about a union or a coming together or making a heavy emotional decision or trying to choose a specific path. Then we have the Knight of Cups here. And the Knight of Cups is someone showing up to help you, give you an offer, to support you, to love you. Okay, so look, then you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Again, this is financial support, financial assistance. Doesn't show up exactly as the way that you expect, but that doesn't mean it's still not helpful. Then you've got the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is good news coming in as it relates to money. And we've got this Devil card. The Devil card talks about unhealthy attachments. Sometimes he shows up when we're dealing with self-sabotage or unhealthy relationships. So all of this, you can see what's going on here. Emotions will be on high alert. Again, pay attention to the decisions that you're making as it relates to your money, because sometimes when you're very emotional, it's hard to think clearly. It's hard to think logically and figure out what's going to be best as it relates to your finances. All right. And sometimes we just need to be aware of that. And if we are in a highly charged emotional state, at least maybe we can give ourselves some time and postpone making financial decisions, at least for a few days, maybe a week or two, whenever it makes sense. But I'm also feeling too, like a lot of this emotional stuff, once you get that settled and cleared and out of the way, it's going to free up a lot more energy for you to bring more money in. Okay, so this is not something to stress or worry about, but it is something that I think, it is something that I think is really going to turn things around. So here's what I'm picking up too. So you need you need to process whatever was happening as it relates to your emotions or your relationships here, because that's getting in the way of you making the money you need to make. All right. So once you kind of take care of all that stuff, then the opportunities really come through full force. All right, let's see what else. What else do we need to know for Leo? Yep, Leo, look, you're getting some really good cards here, Leo. Okay. Strength in reverse. That's not a horrible thing, It's understandable, too, considering what you're going through. All right, so we talked about you got some emotional heaviness you're dealing with in the first week. And that is something that you need to kind of, deal with, take care of. Once you do that, you start clearing the channels for more money to come in, or for you to make better decisions, or for you to take more action, however that, shows up for you. Balance is looking good. The World card, love this, because this means healing is complete. The cycle is complete. You're moving ahead to that next level or that next phase or that next stage as it relates to your money or your financial or your business journey. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, this can be a tricky card because it means if you're not focused and you're not disciplined, you can easily slip back into old patterns and old habits, right? And that's what we're trying to change so we don't mess ourselves up or trip ourselves up as it relates to making more money. Now, the Temperance card is a great card because This is the card about balance, harmony, things being in alignment in the most profitable way for you. So you are moving in the right direction. You are going to start seeing progress. You are going to start having more of the things that you desire show up for you. So this isn't only money. This could also be good health. This could be prosperous relationships. It could also just mean, you know, things just flowing for you in a much an easier way, but it's more about you just really kind of being in alignment with what you want, and that's the experience that you're creating, and you're continuously creating and cultivating that experience as we go. Finally, I talked about that strength card. Like I said, you're dealing with a lot. Pay attention to your physical health, and also pay attention to your mental and emotional health as well. You know, we talked about it again, emotional heaviness in that first week, you know, and that can be a lot. You know, that can be a lot, especially when you're trying to, you know, work more, or you're trying to launch a business, or you're trying to do something, you know, something that is going to help you get to that next level. Okay. All right, Leo, what else do we need to know for Leo? Ooh, Leo. Yep, more money's coming in for sure. I see that happening. Oh yeah, and it looks like an offer or a new opportunity shows up in the second half of the month as well. All right, so 8 of Pentacles. You get to slow down at work, not a big deal. I think that is, I think that's just kind of the nature of the business that you're in. You know, we all have busy seasons and we all have a slow season. I think you're going to be coming into your slow season once we hit the second half of March. Page of Pentacles. Ooh, I mean, this is good. This is really good news coming in as it relates to your money, your finances in some way. All right, that's exciting. Second half of March. Then we got the Knight of Pentacles. Remember, we saw him here. Now he's in the upright position. So whatever happens here looks like it kind of gets better by the time we hit the second half of March. You get some financial support, financial assistance. These two cards could actually be related because they are side by side. Then we have that Fool card. Now, a lot of the signs have been getting the Fool card in their readings. So I'm wondering if there's going to be a lot of opportunities for a lot of you, you know, to do something different, move in a new direction, try something a different way. I also want to say that I'm feeling like this is going to be something in addition to what you're currently doing. All right, so let's say you already have a job. Looks like there could be an opportunity to start a business. Or let's say you already have a business. Looks like there's going to be an opportunity to do something in addition to that business. Or maybe like another business within the business. You know, I've seen that happen a lot too. Next up, we got the Ace of Swords. It's a huge breakthrough coming through. Another positive card, a really good card, especially when we're talking about money, because this means you're making some financial breakthroughs, means you're making some financial progress. I also see this card happen when, show up when debt gets paid off, right? It's like you cut away that debt or you break through and you pay off that debt. So I do believe that quite a few of you will be paying off some debts, maybe using, you know, your tax money, whatever the case may be. But yeah, this is a card I see usually in, you know, money readings that indicates somebody is paying off a debt. Finally, we have the Chariot in the reverse. That means a lot of things are happening. You may not be able to keep up, but that's okay. It's still good, right? Sometimes things are happening and we're trying to keep all the, what is it called? You keep all the plates spinning in the air. So you're going to be busy, but it's going to be a good busy, right? Because you're going to be, oh my gosh, this is popping off. Oh my gosh, this is popping off. Oh my gosh. So it'll be hard to keep up, but do the best you can because that's all you can do. All right, Leo, what is going on? All right, so for those of you who have been on my channel for a while, you know that this deck, she kind of has her own energy and she has her own personality. And especially in some of my older videos, people would freak out because it literally would look like someone was taking a card and pulling them out. I'm not kidding. If you go back to some of my older videos, you will see. So I'm not going to say this deck is like haunted or anything, but I do believe she has her own personality and she has her own energy. I say that because the way those cards just flipped out right now, I wasn't really doing anything. It's like they literally just jumped from the deck. But that's why I love this deck. This deck is my She's my ride or die. All right, let's get back to your reading, Leo. I just wanted to share that because I know sometimes some of you notice things like that in the reading. So, okay, so like I said, you got a lot going on, but here's the thing. Three of Cups means you're going to be celebrating. Like I said, things are getting really, really good. We also have the Six of Pentacles, so be careful because that card means you have to really be a little bit guarded about being too generous, right? Being too generous with your money, too generous with your time. In other words, be selective with the people that you are spending time with or giving to. You know, obviously I'm not saying, you know, be selfish or stingy, not at all. But not everybody deserves you. And not everybody deserves to share, you know, with what you have to offer. You know, so be careful. Be careful of being overly generous. Don't feel obligated to give more than you feel comfortable with. All right, we got that Devil card. That's an... Oh, I just noticed that's a repeater card too. Devil here, Devil here. All right, so Leo, pay attention because you could be sabotaging your own success. Now, here's the thing that's not unique to you, Leo. We all do it in some way, shape, or form. However, the way to kind of deal with that is to really be aware of it, of course, and then understand that, okay, this is how you have to manage that. I guess that's the best way to say it. How are you going to manage how you trip yourself up? The other indication about the Devil card is that sometimes it means unhealthy attachments, right? So you don't want to burn yourself by, you know, say you're doing really, really well in your career and then, you know, something toxic or unhealthy causes you to lose it all, right? I also see that card when there's addictions too. So some of you, that could be what's going on as well. All right, but the Devil card is always a card of awareness. It's not a card. It's not a bad card. It just means, hey, there is something that you need to fix or you need to deal with because you're getting in your own way and you're tripping yourself up and you are the one that's causing you not to have whatever it is that you want to have. And we're talking about money today, okay? So understand, I mean, and it could be something minor too. It could be like maybe you just have poor spending habits, poor budgeting habits, you know, and that will definitely cause your money to fly away. All right, so we got that Four of Pentacles. That's the budget. Not surprised that card came out next, considering what we were talking about with the Devil card. Four of Pentacles indicates that you need to have a strong budget in place. All right, that's very important, very, very important, especially if you're trying to make money, because it's not about making money, but it's also about keeping the money, growing the money, being able to reinvest the money. All right, we got that Star card finally. Now the Star card, you know, she's always a good card, but when I see her in the reverse, that means there's something we need to pay attention to, either as it relates to our health or maybe attracting attention. Maybe we're not attracting the type of attention we want, right? And, you know, and that's easy to do with so many, so many opportunities on social media. But I'm picking up this as kind of a where somebody needs to pay attention to their health. Somebody needs to pay attention to getting enough rest. Because remember, the true wealth is health. And that is what we want to focus on. That is what we want to make sure. Because you don't want to make millions of dollars, you know, and you're in a hospital bed, you know, or you don't want to buy a multi-million-dollar house or a mansion, but, you know, you're sick, you know, in the house and you can't really enjoy it because you have to stay in bed in one room. So pay attention to your health. That's what I'm picking up with this, because if you want to make the money, if you want to be successful, you have to be healthy in order to do it. All right, Leo. So you've got a very interesting month ahead, and you know, but things are really good too. You know, I really think you're going to see a lot of growth. Like I said, breakthroughs, good news happening. Advancing, you know, to the next level as it relates to your money, as it relates to your career, as it relates to your wealth journey. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Gem Healing Oracle card. This is a deck by my friend Kat. Oh, look, you got card number 5, Rose Quartz, Romantic Love, Partnerships, Union. Now, didn't I say, remember, this first week of March, very emotional, a lot to do with connections, unions, like I said, emotions. All right, so if you do work with crystals this month, I think rose quartz would be an excellent one for you to maybe do your quiet time with, or maybe just to keep with you as you move throughout your days. So that's going to be it, Leo. That's all I got for you for this month. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. Let me know your thoughts, and I will do this all again next month.